Happy Sunday. We are going to do a quick foundation look and a little smoky eye for like hooded eyes. So like see how that skin comes over? That would be like a hooded eye. All right, so let's do this real quick. I have got my sculpting and highlighting stick. Okay, we're going to paint ourselves again. And then we're going to do the SPF powder. Well, I just like playing with it, I think. But it gives such great coverage. It really does. All right, so let's do this. Say hey when you jump on. And I am just going to take the foundation and powder brush. And we're just going to blend. Hey, Amber. Blend, blend, blend. I guess I just like it because it just seems super simple. There's no really, you can't mess it up. I mean, I don't know. I just love everything about it. And the coverage is just amazing. Now, so I have changed to using my liquid concealer with my BB cream. I think I said that backwards the other day. But anyways, that's what I'm doing. I tried it with the stick the other day on live, but it wasn't my favorite. I'm sticking with my kind of, quote, BB brew with the liquid concealer mixed with the BB, and then topping it off with the new SPF, and it's fabulous also. So those are my two go-tos right now. Hey, Melissa! The highlight contour stick, covering with the SPF, and then my BB brew, which is BB plus the liquid concealer. It's good enough. It's great coverage, but it's just light enough coverage for summer. Like, none of it ever feels heavy, but it's quick and simple, and that's what I like. So this is light. I thought maybe it was going to be too light after I tried it that first night, but I didn't have anything. Oh, sorry. I didn't have anything else on. So I think that was it, because now I think it's fine. And it seems like when I let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes or whatever, it just kind of blends. Or I guess picks up, hey Lindsay, hey Russell, that blends into your face tone. Does that make sense? All right. You can prime it again if you want to do it again, but I honestly think one priming is enough. Like, I totally think that's great.
Mama.
Yeah? That's very nice. All right. Happy birthday to your 1-year-old, Miss Lindsay. I'm just going to pat my eye one more time. All right. So next, I am going to play with my eyes, okay? I've got, let me show you, like a hard, dense little brush. It's actually a liner brush. And I am going to take, this is Gullible, like in the colors that you can pick and choose. Hey, Chris. So I'm going to take this Gullible. It's a brown. And I'm just going to do like a sideways V. And I'm just going to kind of push the color in. Just kind of lightly spread it out, okay? I'm staying right there in that crease. I'm actually going to touch it one more time. It's highly pigmented, so just a little goes a long way. Easier to add to than take away, okay? And we're just going to keep on kind of pushing it in. Hey, Miss Marcel. We're going to do the other side while we're at it, too. So we're going to do... Oh, good grief. I forgot to put on my eye primer. All right. That's okay. We're just going to roll with it. So the V, and we're just pushing that color in, okay? Just staying right there at the crease. Not going too far in. I don't know, about a quarter of the way. I'm right-handed, so I always do better on my right eye. Okay. Now let's see what I want to do next. I'm I'm going to take my fluffier brush. Let me grab it real quick. Got to find which one I want. Fluffy, fluffy, fluffy. I might find one that's not quite as fluffy. I'm sorry. It's fluffy. Hey, Jennifer. It's fluffy, but it's still a little denser than that. It's like that's fluffy. That's fluffy too, but it's still not quite as fluffy. Fluffy issues. All right. So I'm going to take Legendary, which is the black. You can hear the kids. Just a heyday in the living room. And we're going to, okay, so we're going to do it over the V. So we're kind of re-Ving the V, I guess, making it a little darker. But it's fluffier, so you want to be careful and not get too high, okay? We're just going to bring it in a little bit. I love watching you girl all dressed up and cheering. That's so much fun. Cheer world, dance world. I get you. We're there too. Okay. Don't worry, it's all gonna blend in a bit. All right, now I'm gonna have to hop here. Let me grab this. Cover it up since it's not actually in that circle. All right, so I'm going to use these. This is Timid and this is Optimistic. I don't know if you can really see the colors. That's more of like a tan neutral, and this has a little bit of shimmer to it, kind of like kind of champagne-y. It's not a super duper shimmer, but I'm going to take my flat cream brush. Okay, and I'm going to mix the two. So I'm going to pat in the Timid and pat in the Optimistic. Okay, and then I'm actually just going to pat, no strokes, just patting. And I flipped it just to make sure there was no color on it. I'm getting close to my crease. Hey, Lori. And I'm going to go do the other side. All right, we're patting. My flip. Do right there, inner eye. Pat it one more time, mixing them. Do it up here. I'm gonna highlight my brow. And I know it looks very separated, but we're about to blend it, okay? I'm going to go back to my angled brush. So it's angled on one side and flat on the other end. I'm going to take the angle and I'm going to go back to Gullible. Sorry. Gullible. I forgot I had it sitting on top. Gullible, that first brown. And we're going to line with it. Just underneath. Hey, Doreen. Make sure I got it angled the way I want it. And you're just going to get it really close up there to your lash line, okay? Doesn't take much. You can always go back and add more. Hope you're having a great summer, Miss Doreen. I'm not making it to San Antonio this year. I had to sell my ticket because that's the first 2 days of school. So sad. Are you going? I hope so. It's going to be so much fun. All right. And I'm going to have to hold here, guys. Sorry. All right, let's take the actual blending brush. Okay, like fluffiest fluff hey Adina, that you can get. And I am going to pat it. And when I say pat, like one pat, one here, one. First one didn't touch, that's why it was more than one, but it was just one. And we're just gonna blend, okay? Just little circles. Hey, Melissa.
I'm gonna redo my hair.
Okay. Give me just a minute and I'll help you. Hey, Miss Morgan. Blending, 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 blending. You see how nicely that blended? Fabuloso. All right. We already did like the dark side of my highlight contour stick. So we are going to take a little bit of the beachfront bronzer. I'm not going to use blush today. I'm just going to use this. Make sure your brush, put it so you can see it, turned upside down, like angled that way. So it just goes with the shape of your cheek. Okay. So not much color, it's just enough to give us a little pop. And then my new favorite. Okay, that's fine. The Belize highlighter. I believe I do like it. Crack myself up sometimes. Okay, and my fan brush, since I realized that's what you use it for, we're just kind of fanning it back and forth. And we're going to highlight the peak of our cheeks right there, okay? Do a little bit down our nose. And just enough so when we see, when like I step out in the light, did you see it catch it right there? Boom. It's going to hit it. It's going to make it pop out at you. So let's take our Epic. I don't know if you can see it because of my lights. But you want to do a lot of mascara with hooded eyes. It's going to make your eyes open up and look wider. Wider, not whiter. Okay, this gives good length and volume and helps separate the lashes. I think you'll be happy with it. I always make sure I get my corners. Lots of people don't do their bottom lashes. I do recommend it. Sometimes it takes a little use, like practice, to get used to doing it if you haven't done it before. That's okay. And see, I blinked as I messed up. That's okay. We can fix that. Sometimes I get a little carried away. I'm talking and mascaraing. But see, it's just a little soft, smoky eye that hooded eyes can do too. See? You can still see it. It's fabulous. I'm going to, let's see what color I want to do. I think I want to do, oh, my Santa Monica. Loving it. It's eyes is what it's marketed, the liquid eyeshadow, but I'm loving it for my lips. If you know the Stylish Splash, the metallic Stylish Splash, which I wear like every day, it's very similar to this. And I can't get my hands on the Stylish Splash, so hallelujah. You do want to let it dry for a few minutes. You can feel it's wet. And then I'll put a little bit of the Oceanside lip oil over it. It's just real hydrating. Feels great. Smells great. Smells like you're at the beach. Let's touch up our brows real quick and we're going to be done, girls. It's just easy peasy. Hey, Miss Daphne. So thankful for your good news, girlfriend. So glad you're here watching us. Were you at the beach too? Did I see that? Did I make that up? I hope you are. All right, so we're just giving them a little definition. Don't worry if you get carried away. We can always fix it. It's not a big deal. And I say if we get carried away, meaning me. Okay. Let me touch up this one little spot where I got my mascara when I closed my eyes. And we're good to go, guys. I hope y'all have a fabulous Sunday. We did, I guess we used really 4 colors. The Gullible. Hello. The Gullible, the Legendary, the Timid, and Optimistic. So that's 4 colors. And I did 3 different brushes. Do you have to? No. But I'm still playing with the hooded eyes and stuff sometimes. So sometimes it's, when you have that hangover, it's hard to use a thicker, fluffier brush because then it gets all up here. So I found kind of the smaller, thinner. Okay, the smaller, thinner, denser, the better. And then even if it's super sharp lines, then you can go back and take a blending brush to blend it all together at the end. Have any questions? Let me know, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.